After an unfortunate incident early on, I had a split second to decide the fate of my race, and I took a gamble. Racecraft and strategy have never been my strong points, and this race was no different, as my falling down the order routine started at the very first turn of the very first lap due to a stupid mistake, and I was awarded with a penalty as a cherry on top. It was a shame really to lose such a hard-earned third place so early, so easily, and so stupidly. Now I say it was hard-earned third place because the qualifying session in lower rated lobbies also requires its own strategy. The lower rated lobbies are filled with bad drivers who often misjudge their braking points, make mistakes, and have potential to ruin each other's qualifying laps. So the strategy here is to let everyone have a head start, give them a distance, then start your qualifying lap so that you have a clean air in front of you and no other driver around you. Once all the drivers have left, I came out of the pit lane to start my qualifying session. But I forgot there was still one driver who could ruin my qualifying session, and that was myself. Only halfway through my out lap, I went a little bit over the track limits. The game recognized my mistake and handed me a 1 second penalty. So I had to restart my session. And this is where my genius strategy backfired on me. As I left the pit lane for the second time, everyone who had left way long before me was now completing their out lap and was zooming past me, starting their flying lap. So I found myself in the exact situation I was trying to avoid the entire time. Back to the race. After serving that penalty halfway through lap 1, I fell down the grid and found myself in 10th position. By lap 3, I had gained back 2 positions, but someone gave me a nudge from the side and I went into the gravel and lost my 2 positions again. On lap 5, I was behind 3 drivers who were fighting each other very hard, and I got a little greedy and decided to go for a triple overtake. But then I got on the power a little too early, a little too fast, and paid the price. I was now dead last. Well, second last. And that's when I decided to take the gamble. I went into the pits, decided to change to medium tires, decided to put my head down and put in some good laps. And with that single goal in my mind, each time I crossed the line, I set the fastest lap and overtook people in the pits due to undercut. With clean air in front of me and no one around to brake check me, nudge me, push me on the road, I was inching closer and closer to each and every driver that had overtaken me after my accident on lap 5. It was lap 12 and I was still in 10th position, battling with OHR 666, losing crucial time and momentum along the way. I needed to overtake him as cleanly as possible, as quickly as possible. And that's what I did at the very first turn of lap 13 and overtook him, never looking back. Just after a few corners, these 2 gentle drivers had decided to take a detour into the grass and gravel, which helped me gain their positions quickly, and I was now in 7th place. Halfway through lap 14, I was about to gain one more position thanks to the penalty gained by the driver in front of me. As he served his penalty, I took position 6 out of his hands and concentrated my attention to Fierro. On lap 15, I took 5th position out of Fierro's hand with a slick and clean move at the end of the lap. But Fierro was a fearsome driver who kept on pressuring me throughout lap 16, but I was much more quicker and much more confident by this point to give in to his pressure. Throughout the lap 16, he was right behind me, but I did not pay attention to him and finished the lap at 5th place. But then the game decided to give me a position for free because someone who had finished earlier than me did not know the rules of this race and had gotten a 1-minute penalty. Racecraft and strategy may not be my strong points, but consistency and willpower are. That's why I will keep racing and I'll keep making such videos. If you like the production quality on this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Goodbye.